increasing amount of danger. And what I'm wondering here is, would you consider this a form of like environmental genocide at this point?
Well, I mean, we came back not only to fight the charges, but to continue to report. On Saturday, we covered one of the mass gatherings and ceremonies that you described, led by Native American women with bottles, water set up on the road.
Yes.
People offered the police water.
Yes.
And then engaged in a ceremony when the police wouldn't let people move any further toward the pipeline site. We were documenting all of this. The militarization of the police is really something. People know it from Ferguson after the death of Michael Brown.
Yes.
Here, we saw over 100 police officers. Behind them, an armored personnel carrier, an MRAP.
Yes.
Native Americans are facing lethal force. And this is something that just must be shown to the world. Just as the dogs with blood dripping from their nose and mouth. And people can make up their own minds.
So I'm hoping that the perception here will turn the tide and that people will be less afraid of people who are defending land and defending water. Do you think that what is happening here now will change that perception of being fearful and intimidating of Native people who are standing up for just simply their rights and their responsibilities to uphold the land in the way that we always have? Do you think that this will turn the tide so that people will be more supportive of Indigenous movements and resistance like this in the future?
Well, that's why we need an open and honest media, because the media provides that forum for discussion. I see the media as a huge kitchen table that stretches across the globe, that we all sit around and debate and discuss the most important issues of the day, hearing from people of every ethnicity, gender, racial background, religion, weighing in on the discussion. The media is the way we break down stereotypes and caricatures. You hear an Ojibwe grandmother or a Lakota child speak, and suddenly a non-native person here in Bismarck says, sounds like my baby, or sounds like my bubba. And when you have that, you don't have to agree. I mean, how often do we even agree with our family members?
Exactly.
But you begin to understand where they're coming from. And that's the beginning of peace. I think the media can be the greatest force for peace on earth. All too often, though, it's wielded as a weapon of war, which is why we have to take the media back.
Must have been working at some point.
We are. And I'm here for journalizing people that have been harassing our people outside the camp and documenting them. And while we were documenting them, I was also being harassed. And I actually got all of this on Facebook Live, the harassment. And I'm going to walk into the place where I'm not comfortable at being. You know.
You're turning yourself in.
Yes, I'm going to turn myself in.
There is an arrest warrant for you?
There's an arrest warrant for me stalking the Dakota Access Pipeline Security, which these are the guys that had no badges, no names, no license plates. So it's a little intimidating when you see these guys looking like Navy SEALs in the back, you know, when you're traveling, when you're documenting. So I'm wondering who they're going to bring forward, because we have pictures of the actual people that were there. I came as a filmmaker and digital storyteller, and I'm leaving now as an environmental justice filmmaker and journalist with non-violent direct drone action filming.
What do you mean? How are you using drones?
We're using consumer technology to level the playing field and document the atrocities that are happening to sacred sites. They were supposed to stay within the 20-mile buffer zone, which they did not.
Was your drone confiscated?
My drone was illegally confiscated.
By?
The one we chased in the car with Louisiana plates that I reported at 911, taking pictures of our children in front of the school.
Wait, you called 911 on the
on predators
who was a police officer?
On predators taking pictures in front of our school, like anybody would do if you saw a man with cameras hanging out your door at your school while they were playing.
So you're going in right now?
Yes, I'm going to go in right now and turn myself in, and in a good way. and look at our legal system to see if it supports us.
We love you, brother.
We do.
You are allowed to peacefully protest here today. The location where you can protest is in this church lot and on this sidewalk. You can walk the roadway. If you are on this side of the road, if you are over here, if you are over here, you will be placed under arrest.
What's with the riot gear? Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate you. I love you, man. Hey, you over there. Frowning. I love you, man. Keep frowning, okay? Hey, frown a little bit more, okay? You're doing a good job. Hey, can you frown a little bit more for me? I love it. Good job.